Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of Siege of Avalon. So in the last episode we did a little bit of a introduction. Our brother went out on a mission with General Overon and ended up disappearing because Overon's force sort of fell. So we gotta figure out what happened to our brother here. We also have to eventually stop by the... let's see... we gotta stop by the quartermaster. Oh, Corvus told me he was located off the corridor north of his quarters. So I wasn't really paying attention the last time that I did this. And it turns out that the quartermaster is actually located within the castle here. So let's... oh, I guess that's where we're going, okay. So let's go on back in here. The quartermaster is actually located on the second level then, apparently. Or somewhere north of his quarters. Oh, probably in here, I think. Madden, let's see. He has some rumors, that guy. Oh, soldier, please pardon me. Okay, where is he at? I'm gonna find this guy. Because we really need to get our, oh, I think there is actually, now that I'm thinking about this for a moment. Yes, there is a little chest in here that we can get some stuff from. So we have a worn broadsword in here, minimum strength 12, minimum coordination 10, max restriction 45. That should be pretty useful for us. Journal entry from a soldier, we're not too worried about that. Alright, let's equip that sword there. Oh, my strength is too low. Never mind. We'll just put it back then. I could probably take it to sell, but... Now these couple things here do have some various clothes. I think this is our quarters, actually. Alright. Where is... that's a patrol. We're gonna find this... oh, there he is. Son of a... it was like right near here, but I wasn't looking. Alright, Windshell. What do you want? Greetings, I am new here and just received my commission. I was told that you would be able to provide me with equipment. An old pig sticker is all I can give you. If you want something better, you'll have to find it elsewhere. A dagger? Is that all you have for me? Sorry, lad. General Roth has ordered me to hold most of the arms distributions, so we can prepare for an assault. You don't think I like seeing anyone, even new recruits, go so poorly armed, do you? Is this damn shortage of good steel? So where can I find better equipment then? These days, I don't really know, but maybe Lucan can help you out. He's out in the armory at the South Gate, past the Outer Bailey. I wouldn't count on it though, lad. I also hear there are a few merchants in the Outer Bailey, but if the military doesn't have proper equipment, I don't see how commoners could. I guess I should try asking Lucan then. I thank you for your time. Alright, so we didn't get much from that. We do have a dagger though, which we can use because, well, we don't have any strength. Oh yeah, our strength is 7. That's not too good. I do see that we have some training points though, that's a good sign. So before we do anything else, we're going to use those training points by stopping off at the mage dude. He's on the second level of the tower, or the castle, whatever. Welcome, soldier. What can this old wizard do for you today? Let's see. I have just arrived in Avalon and I was just having a look around. Who are you? I am Elrath, and as you can see, this is my laboratory, where I am doing research on the ancient ruins that lie beneath the village. I also serve as an advisor to Sir Roth and his council. And when I can, I teach aspiring mages to better control the forces around them. I have studied the arts before, but would like to develop my skill more. Let us see what you know. After several hours of instruction. Very good. You do have a natural talent for magic. Please feel free to use the obelisks behind me for target practice. Or, if you are ready, I can instruct you in some of the more advanced techniques. I would be interested in anything you have to offer. Alright, so we currently have 5 training points. It looks like we gained a training point just from our little hours-long instruction with him. Now we can learn Magecraft. That gives +1 Perception, +2 Mysticism, and +2 Recharge Rate. So that, generally when you're playing this game, you want to take on the various little trainings, because the value from those is much better than the value from just spending the training points on various skills. For example, 2 Mysticism here would take, I think, 4 training points, and then another Perception would take another 4. So all of this is like 8 training points at the very least, and not even doing recharge rates. So that's a good deal. The only thing is I'm kind of looking to get some spells. Heal spell is definitely the big one, so we'll definitely do this one. Pretty much, Elrath says if you ever get wounded in combat, and it's a depressingly regular occurrence, I'm afraid, you will have 2 choices: wrap a dirty bandage around the wound and hope the bleeding ceases, or use the heal spell and be instantly whole. Not much of a choice, I should think. Does this sound like something you would like to know how to cast? Of course. Alright, we have 4 more points to use. I think we're going to learn both the flame spell and the frost spell as well, just to have those ready to go. And now we at least have a good array of spells at our disposal. Now, one thing that I like to do is I like to keep the heal spell sort of on your selected spell bar. Reason for that is because if you accidentally right click, you cast a spell. And I think if you're in the wrong position, you might accidentally, like say you accidentally hit space bar and you're in combat mode, you can accidentally hit someone. So you don't want to do that. All right. So what do our quests say? Corvus is missing. I must find him. Let's go talk to the scout guy down here. Mutta, or Mudem. Mutta is someone else, I think. Mudem, what brings you to my door? Excuse me, sir, I am newly arrived in Avalon and just looking around and meeting people. Who are you and where are you from? My name is Mudem, and I'm a native to this land. I joined the army when the fight with Mithras, who's the leader of the orc-human hybrid people, was still young, and over the years I suppose I've proved my worth to the leaders around here. Now I am master of scouts in charge of their training and deployment. So what can I do for you? I see, sir. Truth be told, I am interested in learning some scouting skills. Would it be possible for you to instruct me? Of course. Not many soldiers today are interested in learning how to become a proper scout, so I have a few new recruits. Add to that the sad fact that scouting is dangerous and deadly work, and, well, the number of my boys keeps dwindling. Having said that, the big secret to being a successful scout is keep your damn head down. Hours pass, and other butchers' wives. Spirits, that was one of Malk's best jokes. He's been gone years now, though. Ah well. You've done well for a raw recruit, and eventually I think you'll make a fine scout. Of course, those were just the basics. There are several advanced skills I can teach you. I have taken enough of your time for now, sir. I'll return later for more instruction. Very well, come back soon. I'm sure you'll find the skills most useful in the coming days. So we got a few more training points there. Didn't receive any actual awards or anything, so let's see what Mudem has to offer us. So we have Center of Balance, +2 defense and -2 hit recovery. That could be useful. Basic camouflage, stealth, and reduces restriction, and aids perception, and field first aid. +2 hit points, +1 healing rate. I think we'll do field first aid for the moment. Now, generally before you finish chapter 1, you want to get most of the general various awards and that sort of thing from most of the trainers. So we've met the scout trainer, the wizard trainer. Alright, so now we're over at the guards behind General Roth's office, and one of the guards says, "There you are. Sir Roth has been expecting a visit from you. Go right in. Thank you." And now they clear the way. When you approach this before you find out that your brother's missing, they don't let you in. So let's see, Sir Kiner, Sir Balduff. Oh, there's Sir Roth. "You would be Corvus's brother. I am sorry for your loss. What can I do for you?" "I received some news from Callum at Southgate, sir. My brother was seen escaping through the village outside Avalon." "I know. These 3 knights were part of a search party that went out looking for him. They have just returned with their report." "What's the news then, sir?" "They went out into the village and hunted around. They found signs of a battle, but there were no sign of your brother anywhere." There was no sign of your brother anywhere. "As you may know, the Ahul aren't known to take prisoners. If your brother had been killed, his body would have been somewhere in the village. Therefore, we suspect he is still alive." "Are you still looking for him, sir?" "The disappearance of General Overon's force has left the garrison depleted, and the Shah Ahul are showing signs of great activity." The Shah Ahul, I think, are the actual hybrids, and the Ahul are the more orcish ones, I think, if I'm recalling all my lore correctly. In time, eventually, we'll get more hints of all the lore stuff and hopefully piece everything together and find out what I'm right on and what I'm wrong on. But anyways, "At this time, we can ill afford any more men lost, especially over the life of just one soldier. I am sorry, son, but we can't risk any more of our forces searching for him. Take heart, he is an excellent survivor. If anyone can make it back to Avalon alive, it is Corvus." "I would like your permission to search for my brother, sir." "I see. Confidential. Confidentially, I was hoping that you would say something like that. I believe something could be arranged. I will transfer you to Mudum's command. He's the master of scouts, and from him you may gain orders to search outside Avalon. However, are you sure you want to do this? It is very dangerous outside Avalon. The Ahul have increased their patrols ever since Overon's troops left." "Yes, sir. I won't rest until I know my brother's fate." "Very well. Take this letter to Mudum and get his approval. I hope you've taken your training seriously. It's about to become very important to you." "Thank you, Sir Roth. I won't let you down." "No member of your family ever has, son. Good luck to you." "Good luck to all of us, sir. Farewell." Alright, so we got our little quest transferred over to Mudum, so we'll run down the hall and go talk with him. Also, there might have been a brief little flicker there. Again, as this is an older game, there are some graphical issues that come up every now and then, but it's much better than it was when I first tried to play this game on Windows 7. So, well, what's brought you around today? I received a transfer of command from Sir Roth. I'm now officially to be one of your scouts. I'm glad to hear it. And I'd be happy to take you on as one of my boys. From what I've seen of you, and from a thing or two I've heard, you'll make a fine addition. But why do you want to be a scout? Well, sir, I was hoping to get the chance to venture outside the Citadel. Now, why would you want to go outside Avalon? There have been more Ahul patrols recently. It's hostile country out there. I know that, sir. To be honest, I wanted to search the village for clues about my brother's disappearance. Ah, of course. I knew Corvus well. He was an excellent soldier, though perhaps I'm being a touch hasty in using the past tense. If I were you, I suppose I'd want to know my brother's fate as well. You should know, however, that I've lost many scouts recently. As a result, we know very little about what's going on in the village. There have been sightings from the south gate of strange activity, but every time I've sent a scout to look around, they've never returned. Are you completely certain this is something you're ready for? Absolutely, sir. Your confidence serves you well. I hereby officially accept your transfer and order you to search the outside citadel. In addition to looking for your brother, you will be our eyes in the village. Be careful though, it's dangerous and unknown territory out there. You should wait until sunset and then keep to the shadows. If you want to talk to someone who's knowledgeable about the terrain outside Avalon, you should find Olin in the Outer Bailey, near the merchants. If he will consent to speak with you, he would be your best source for information on happenings outside the wall. Thank you, sir. You will not be disappointed in me. All right. So before we go off in our adventure, we're gonna go back downstairs, and we are in the kitchen area. So let's talk to Bonnie here. She's one of the maids.
If you come for a snack, you can turn right around. You know we haven't enough food for that.
Well, I must admit that I could use a bite to eat. I am aware of the food situation here in the Citadel. I've come because I arrived here recently and was merely wishing to make your acquaintance.
Well, you may call me Bonnie then. I'm one of Honora's assistants. As you can see, however, even if we've not much to cook, we've still quite a bit to attend to.
My apologies, my lady. I'm very sorry to have been here in your way. I'll take my leave then.
Oh no, it's not as bad as all that. Stay a moment and relieve the boredom. It's just that having Honora catch me lazing about with some soldier would earn me yet another scolding. However, wiping down tables already left bare by hungry soldiers scrambling about for every scrap is as tedious as you'd expect. This is the 4th time today that I've wiped down these tables, and we've only had one meal.
I understand. Perhaps I will stay a moment then. As said, I am new to these halls and I'm trying to meet everyone I can. What's the news been in the kitchens recently?
Well, I'm not much for spreading rumors, but this morning when I was down in the cellar getting a sack of flour, it's like a black shadow leapt out of the corner and swept across the floor. A shade! What was what I thought, and I dropped the sack and ran for the stairs as fast as my legs would move beneath this skirt of mine. A shade can kill with just a look, you know, and I could almost feel the coldness of its eyes on the back of my neck.
Alright, so pretty much she just continues on a little bit. So we say that we're happy, that she's alive. I believe you were seriously frightened. And no, lady, for you I will investigate personally. Because, you know, we are that charming individual or whatever. Alright, so we're going to do a first bit of combat here. And you'll see this shade is following us, but it's not actually a shade, it is a beetle. Several beetles, actually. Ah! Uh-oh, crap. Oh no, come on. Okay, let's heal up a little. Go back to our little shock. All right. Oh crap! Oh crap! No! Oh no! All right. I know not long how long I've been out. In fact, I remember nothing after the last blow I took, but I am still alive. I awakened on a hard cot with a strong headache, and it was some time before I dared open my eyes. I had already been brought back to the infirmary where the monks say I can expect a full recovery just in time for the arrival of King Vortigern and his army. We only have to stand out against one last push from the Shahul, and they will never breach Avalon's wall. Oops, I died. Alright, so let me go back and do all this, and then we'll resume back where we were at that kitchen. I knew I should have saved going in, but I was, again, as I usually do, get overconfident, so let's resume back in a few moments. Alright folks, we are back. We've just talked to Bonnie, and we're about to head down to take on these little beetles. So let's try this again, and hopefully we won't perish. Oh, I forgot to equip that little dagger. Oh, I also have a spell book here that I should probably use, since that gives a boost to my mana. Also, I will say that the AI here for a game that came out in 2000 is actually not bad. I mean, you know, these water beetles, they attack, but then, you know, they flee once they take so much damage. Oh crap. Did I just seal the beetle? I think... I'm not entirely sure, but I may have. Alright. So we've taken out a few of them. Let's give us a moment, recharge our health. And actually let's save as well. That way we'll be ready to go. Come on, little beetle. Now, like many Dungeons & Dragons kind of games, a lot of the combat mechanics are based off of, you know, rolls and that sort of thing, So when it comes to fighting these beetles, you don't always hit. So in a way, it's kind of like Morrowind, a little bit in that way. Although using spells generally works much more effectively in this game than it did in Morrowind. Alright, we have one more beetle left. I want to get in a heal before I take it on, though, because my health is looking a little bad. Okay. There we go. Although we didn't get an update from the quest, so there could still be one more in here. Oh. Let's go back down. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're done. I'm not seeing any. I guess this is technically not a quest, so... Alright, talk to Bonnie.
You look like you've been through a scrape. I was right, wasn't I?
Yes, my lady. The chittering you heard was, in fact, made by giant beetle-like creatures. They swept out from the corners, as you said. It was good you didn't hesitate to determine the exact menace. I myself barely survived them.
I was right then. There was something down there. Thank you, my lord. Oh, thank you.
While it was duty that I destroy the creatures, it was also my pleasure to assist you.
Flatterer, be off with you then. But don't stay away too long.
As you wish, my lady. Fare thee well. Alright, so there's a couple other things that follow this through. You can talk to Nora here, who's the leader of the kitchen. And you pretty much tell her about the infestation, and she takes all of that and then gives you a quest to go talk to a couple soldiers to fill up the hole that's down in the basement. I think these guys, right? Now what? Well, the creatures in the basement have been dealt with. They've left behind a sizable hole in the wall which needs to be repaired, so that no more creatures may enter. And what do you expect me to do it? My duty seems to consist of lazing about the mess hole. Honora has told me to tell you and your friend here to fix the wall, or you'll have nothing to eat at supper. But it's your choice, soldier. Repair the wall or grow ever hungrier than you are now. I also believe that you owe the Lady Bonnie an apology. You will deliver one, won't you? I know you'll make the right decision. Good day. Alright. They haven't reluctantly agreed to the repair work. I should inform Honora. So yeah, there is a lot of running around quests sometimes in this game. But that's any game, so have you spoken with David yet? Yes, madame, and yes. Alright. Did we get any training points? Well, we're at 5 training points now. So let's return to the wizard and get that little mysticism perception thing training. And then we'll end it here for today. Made a little bit of progress, at least in figuring out our quest, and did our first real combat here. Magecraft, that's what it was. Alright, so that's going to be it here for today. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. If you haven't already, also be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you're alerted for when these videos post and when I do my streams. And we'll find out next time whether poor Anubis here has what it takes to go out into the wilderness of Avalon and survive, or if he's just gonna die again. Alright folks, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.